probably for those of you who've learned in any kind of yeshiva or kollel situation, you know that when you're learning, just stop. And you have a good chevrusa, right? You're okay, you learn. But when you have a great chevrusa, he pushes you to the limits of your capabilities and raises your level of learning. In the secular world, it's comparable to playing the best sports team there is in your sport, rather than just a mediocre one.
Maybe cholent. 4 years ago, I didn't even know what cholent was, and now I look forward to it. I look forward to it all the time. I mean, it's ongoing. I don't think there's one incident. I mean, I was naive about many things prior to starting to come here at my son's influence, and now it's just been an ongoing, growing experience. Every day I learn something new.
And I think eventually it's going to be a huge, huge community. I envision that one day this could be like a Lakewood here. I hope it will be, and it would be a great honor if it became like a Lakewood. And I have visions that many, many more people would be here and enjoy our community. It's a wonderful place, and the people are very friendly here. And I'm very excited that the members have moved here. I think it's a great forward movement, and I take my hat off to them, my yarmulke off to them.
We came as a chizuk for the community, that the boys come and they interact with the people, but at the same time it's a chizuk for the boys. And now as we were leaving, each one of them thanked me for creating the ability to spend Shabbos here, which speaks for itself in terms of what they gained out.
Well, Sunday mornings, of course, we have davening in the shul, and then afterward there's learning. We have members of the kollel, some of whom now live here, some who come in from Lakewood and other places, who learn with the locals in the community. And that's important because by ourselves we wouldn't have the tools to do it. And it enables us to progress in the right direction.
What's the best part of Sunday mornings?
It gives the rest of my week a purpose of sorts. Instead of just floating for 7.5 hours a day at work, I now have a reason to get out and go daven before I go home. I mean, it gives me a purpose. It gives me a location to center around, and it's made quite a difference in my life.
My wife was working in Trenton. I was learning kollel in Lakewood, living in yeshiva apartments, and she met a lady, Marcy Sherman, one day. Her husband had previously been married, and second marriage there, we had children. She's concerned about the kids' education, so I told my wife to just invite them for lunch on a Sunday. And we had them over, and then we had them a second time and a third time, and they eventually came for a Shabbos. They went to a Discovery weekend, and over a period of time they decided they would kasher the kitchen. I kashered the kitchen with my chavrusa. We went down from Lakewood, and they introduced me to a friend of his, and they introduced me to a third family who were in Bensalem. These are all Bucks County people, which is near Trenton, where my wife worked.
Since the kollel moves here, I've been coming just about every day. I study with them, sometimes half hour, sometimes an hour. Usually Friday night I have dinner with the rabbi. Every Friday night I get invited, and I have a very good time. I have a business. I start closing on the Shabbat. Every Friday we close early, and Shabbat is closed. I've been doing this almost now over a month and a half. Yeah, I feel very good about it. I should have done it before, but now I feel much better.
How does it feel to me? How's it feel now?
Feels very good about it. Yeah. I have customer that came in on Saturday, and we found it were closed. And he came in on Sunday, and he spent $4,700. Yeah. He said, I found out you closed, so I came the next day.
The reality of Bensalem is it's full of Jews, and not just Bensalem, all the little townships around, whether they're in Langhorne, Levittown, Feasterville, Northampton. There's just so many Jews in the area, and Philadelphia itself, which, you know, we are very close to thousands or tens of thousands of Jews in Philadelphia who sometimes come to our programs. But we also hope that we'll be able to develop a strong community, attracting young families to come join us.
Since we moved in, there are a couple new shiurim started already, and people come at night, one-on-one individuals that are very interested in learning about Yiddishkeit, or even learning. People that are from already, they want to come learn more, and we see a bright future.
I can say firsthand that it must be somewhat frustrating to deal with aspiring Balshuvas, because we don't follow a straight path, as anybody who's ever been in outreach can probably tell you. You know, we go forward a little bit in terms of Yiddishkeit, we go backwards. But the important thing is that Rabbi Travitsky in Bensalem is trying to establish an infrastructure for a community that will be here for us, whether we're going in the right direction or not. We have someone to lead us in the right direction. And, you know, we have a mikveh that's been established now, beautiful mikveh. We have a shul, of course, and there's also a day school coming down the pike. So there are many different things that are necessary for a Torah community that are being placed into Bensalem. And now, in the last month or so, we're seeing something for the first time. We're seeing families moving into Bensalem from places like Lakewood, from Brooklyn. And this is extremely important, because for those of us who are beginning our trip toward a Torah Judaism, you have individuals that we can learn with, who are here all the time, those that we can aspire to be like in terms of our knowledge of Yiddishkeit. And it's very important to have these people here for the establishment of a concrete Torah community in Bensalem.
There's the Haftoche that's Makubal from Rabbeinu the Rashiva, going Rabban to Chatzar B'Chodesh Lavrocha, that those Yechidim that engage in this Gewaldige Shlichus have a Haftoche, that they will have true Torah Dekanachas from the children, and they themselves will have Gewaldige Atzloche to grow to Gewaldige Madreges in Torah and Yerushalayim.
I stopped in one day, and I absolutely fell in love with the rabbi. I mean, it's very hard to understand unless you're me. But he was very personable. He was just a very down-to-earth person. If I don't have any money for the rest of my life, I know I can get a Friday night meal, a Shabbos meal at one of these families. So to me, it's exciting. They'll always have their house open to me and my family.
It's a whole new experience. I mean, 4 years ago, I would never have thought of going to Israel, which I have. 4 years ago, I could never have seen myself not working on Shabbos. Now I'm in shul every Shabbos. I even dance with guys. I mean, 4 years ago, I don't think that was something even in my head. It's an endless journey that we're going through, and we're lucky to have this facility here with the Rabbi Travitsky and the Kollel people. They never tired of teaching.
If you want to have a place that you can help people that are interested in being helped, or even help people that might not right away know they're interested in being helped. You know, there's a lot of potential in helping something grow, and it's a good feeling for yourself also. If there are immediate results that you see, and you feel the impact that you make, and how the appreciation from the beginning.
I see the area expanding. I see attitudes changing. I see an opportunity to have less Christmas lights around.
On my birthday, I decided to kosherize the whole kitchen and become kosher myself. And we called the Rabbi Travitsky, to come and examine our kitchen. And we were going to have it all kosherized. And it was a big undertaking, a tremendous undertaking. It took months to redo, but it's one of the greatest things I've ever done.
As you can see from all the projects that Rabbi Travitsky has, the vision of his is not just for here and now, it's for the future. In order to do that, he started the preschool. Hopefully someday we'll have a yeshiva. Bringing young families in with the children, that perpetuates the potential of a community that's exemplary. It's only by thinking of the future, not just what's here and now. That building towards the future is really what Rabbi Travitsky's done. He doesn't say it, he just does it.
Shalom, Hateres Bala, Gam Besimcha.